Hello everyone, my name is Remus Official and welcome back to another resource pack tutorial. For today, I'm going to be showing you how to animate your own textures in your own Minecraft resource pack. Now, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Starting out, we're going to go ahead and go into our resource packs folder, which I've already done. Then, we're going to go into Assets, Minecraft, and Textures. You can technically animate any texture that you want to in Minecraft, but to make it simple, we're going to be animating redstone. So, you're going to open redstone in any sort of painting tool that you want to use. I personally enjoy using Paint 3D. Now, while doing this, I'm also going to make a new window that we're going to use for later. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to grab this texture, and I'm going to go over to this one. Now, depending on how many frames you want with your animation, that's what you need to make the height. For instance, if I wanted to make a 3-frame animation, I'd take 16 times 3, and I would get 54. That'd be enough for a 3-frame animation. Now, I want to go ahead and do a 6-frame animation, so I'm going to do 108. Now, I paste redstone, drag it to the bottom, paste it again, drag it so that it's right here, and then go up 2 pixels. Now what I can do with this is start copying and pasting both of these at the same time. And now we just have one left. And there we go. We have our animation set up. Now, in order to animate it, let's say we want this to still be base redstone, but we want this to sort of get a tiny bit brighter. So we give it a little bit of a shinier glint. Then we go here, make it a bit more pink. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Give it that kind of glowing effect. Go back to pencil, make it a darker color. And then you just go ahead and erase this excess here. Go down, rinse and repeat. And then go ahead and start going back a bit. Oops, missed some down here. I'll have to check later by doing the canvas test. And then go back to completely white and give it that same sort of white glint at the top. Now I'll just do my canvas test, turning our canvas back on, and looking for any of these areas. As you can see, there's quite a few, so it's a good thing I did this. Otherwise, those would end up in the texture, and it would end up looking a bit weird. And that's for another series. So we just go through here, erase any of the excess that we don't need, and that's where we can call it good. Now let's turn our canvas back off, and let's save this as an image. Go back here to Item, save over Redstone, and this is our new redstone texture. But that's not all. We also need to create a new text document, which we are going to name redstone.mcmeta. Then we're going to open it, and we're going to type this. Go ahead and enlarge the font so you all can see it. And set this to 48. Going to bracket, enter, space, space, open, quote, animation, close quote, colon, space, bracket, enter, space, 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 open quote, interpolate, close quote, colon, space, true, comma, enter, space, 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 open quote, frametime, close quote, colon, and for this you can choose any sort of amount that you want, but what frame time does is that determines how long it takes to change between the two frames. So, well, two or more. So in this case, I want it to change pretty quickly, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2, and then space, space, bracket, space, bracket, and there's your redstone.mc meta file. This is what you use to get your animations. Now you save that, you close this, and you've got this here with you. This will now make this go through all of these in its file constantly. So if you're looking at the item, it will always be doing this weird looking thing. And that's it. Animations aren't that hard to do, but it is still good to go ahead and watch a tutorial or two to make sure that you get it right. So, I do recommend going and finding a couple of other tutorials to watch as well, ones that may explain more in depth. This is just a very down to the bone, basic, bare minimum explanation. But that is going to be the end of today's tutorial. So if you all enjoyed, make sure to leave a comment below on what you want to see in the next resource pack tutorial, and I'll see you in the next video.